Hello there, and welcome everyone. Ooh, I've got a thing in my ear that said, what was it? Oh, tune in. Oh, Ragnarok, Air Force X. Oh, thank you so much for the cheers. Hello all, and welcome to my stream of today's special edition double stream of Great Ace Attorney and Wukong. You have never seen anything like this before. If you don't know who I am, which I doubt, because why the hell would you come here? But if you don't, you're still more than welcome, and then you can get to know me. Thank you, Poggy Pocket, for the gift subs. Thank you ever so much. What was I saying? I was in the middle of something. Just saying who I am. I'm a human, number one. Human being first. And what am I second? Lots of other things. I don't want to rank all my identities, but I am a human, and I am also a voice actor. Whoa, LC! Oh my god, Reborn P27! That is a clear hype train, and I'm so hyped for it. What's my head is dinging out of its mind. I don't know what's going on. I'm hype. Hype train! I think people sometimes have like noises or something, right? For AIM listens to. Also, thank you for the resub 6 months. Oh my god, you're lovely people. Thank you so much. Oh, and I don't even have my fan. I do have a pipe over here though. Oh, I could make it look that the emotes come out of the pipe. Maybe I'll do that next time. Also got my lovely little charms that were made for me by Paradise and given to me when I was in LA at a con, which reminds me also I will be at a con again this coming month in June in Birmingham, the UK. So if you want to come meet me there, that'll be awesome. If you have to travel really far for it, then don't worry about it. Although Birmingham, lovely place to visit, despite what some people might say. Fun fact: I actually did go to what is it called? Black Country Museum, which is near Birmingham, and over there they have like these really old cars, like literally from like 100 years ago or something like that, like the first kind of cars. And I sat in one with my ex-girlfriend from back then, and it was, even though the guy was kind of like really fun, what am I saying? The guy that was working there was like, oh, and I don't know if he does this spiel to everyone, but he was like, normally I'm not allowed to let anybody sit in those, but come on, you two, why don't you hop in? And that was really fun. I don't think I have actually any pictures from it. I don't know if we took pictures. I think it was just for the experience. But they were like the first kind of gas-powered. Was it gas-powered or electric? I just remember it had a little thing on there where you could look on and it showed you how much gasoline in it or something. It was like a little thing. So I think those were gas-powered. But I don't really know. Anyway, what I started saying earlier was today's first ever double stream by the voice actor of Sun Wukong from Black Myth Wukong and Ryunosuke Naruhodo and Great Ace Attorney smushed together to form one new stream of playing 2 games, one after the other, which is probably kind of normal. That maybe people do that all the time. I don't really know. But if we could actually smush the games together, that would be awesome. That would be cool. Did I make Wukong the second game of the day because you wouldn't stop? So I thought about this. I thought about this very hard. I made Wukong the second game because I think energetically those two things require different things. Oh my god, Ragnarok! Thank you so much. By the way, Ragnarok is a fellow streamer, and we raided Ragnarok once, and I think it was on your birthday, wasn't it? Wasn't it on your birthday? And Ragnarok did a wonderful. He was streaming Wukong, and did a wonderful stream of. I'm finding trouble finding the words. A giveaway stream for his birthday. I'm assuming actually your pronouns are he, him. I don't know, but if they're not, please correct me. But did a wonderful stream and had like a really lovely energy. So thank you so much for coming. That's Ragnarok as in Ragnarok Force X. And so thank you for popping in here as well. I really appreciate that. And love to the community. Yes, and also Elsie posted my Discord. If you want to, excuse me. I'm like all over the place today. I haven't finished my dinner, so I might be munching that a little bit on the side. It's actually like a pretty sad looking dinner. Do y'all want to see what this is? I've already half finished it. Basically, it's just frozen veg, and fish fingers, and a slice of bread. I do also have static. Static will never not be there. It's food. It's food. I tell you what. You know what I love? I didn't unfreeze the veggies. I ate them. Open. I accidentally clicked it away. Share. How do I hype train choo choo? Choo choo hype train. I love frozen vegetables so much, especially when they're not frozen anymore once I've prepared them, because frozen vegetables are like such an easy way to avoid having to chop a lot of vegetables but still have the good part of healthy food. But like chopping vegetables is so much work, and frozen veggies are the best cooking hack. Anybody who convenience makes meal taste better. Thank you, Elsie. Thank you. I feel so seen. I love frozen veg so much because also like vegetables in food, like aside from being healthy, it just gives like kind of roundness and flavor and things to food, and I love, and it makes me so excited when I make like good food, and all I had to do is open a bag and put it in a pan or something. It's I love frozen food. Humanity has developed technology that is just boom. And you know what? I don't want to go too far, but I could live without my phone. I could not live without my freezer. I think like no freezer. I'm like, are you shitting me? That is sadness. That is sadness incarnate. Okay, I'm sorry if you don't have a freezer, and like there's also a place in the world maybe they don't freezer and they still live a very happy, healthy life. And like, I'm sorry, I don't know now what I did. What have I done? What have I done? All rights reserved. Anyway, I was yapping so much. I barely looked at I only looked a little bit into the chat. But I'm gonna just do a quick shout out going MK. What is MK Gevin 20. We need a Destined 1 character class in Elden Ring. I would love that. Can somebody make a mod of that, please? We want a Destined 1, or even better, Sun Wukong in Elden Ring. Wouldn't that be awesome? AIM listens to, of course, LC, our wonderful mod, I always forget how to say that. Arcamifloss. AIM listens to Twigs, Bees, Deadly, Sarbear, Eminem, what's going on? Eileen, AIM, Ragnarok, of course, Perry, Go Away, Stream Elements in the chat as well. Stream Elements, hanging out. A wonderful kitchen. And Jime 70 and Apollo Just Ice, Vincent Van Go Away, which by the way is a great name, Barrock's Footstool, Reborn P27, Very Weird Creature, Poggy Pocket, Mary Zien, Spaghetti Plays Guitar, I'm going just to the chat. We have Carmen San 007. I think that's a very nice mashup of Carmen San Diego and 007, I guess. Fire of Resolve, Caro. Caro, holy moly, I napped too hard. Holly? It should be holy moly, shouldn't it? I said that wrong. Holy moly. Paradise is also in the chat. There we go. I've got your wonderful charms. Bacon Mutt is bacon mutting. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm in a strange place, aren't I? I'm all flustered today. All flustered all over the place. It was actually a busy Who else? We have Kendra HH, first time in the chat, and was gifted by the wonderful Poggy Pocket a sub. So lovely. Lovely jubbly. Just going through the chat. My name is Hero is also in the chat. So if we ever need a hero, we've got one right here in the chat. Cherry Mayo. I said it in the German way, didn't I? Serene1313. And when am I caught up with the rest of the chat? Did I say Barack's footstool? I feel like I did. Eating frozen veggies. My sensitive teeth could never. Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. That would be terrible. That's why you put them in a pan with some butter. A little bit of butter. Someone I work with eats frozen peas, doesn't even cook them, like a little snack. That is insanity. I mean, that is totally fine, probably. I don't know if you need to cook peas. I guess you can just do that. You mixed on freezer veggies due to textures of some of them. That's fair, Caro. That's fair. That's fair. Whatever works for you. If you don't like them, you don't have to do it. Don't make anybody make you eat shit you don't want. Unless... it's good to sometimes try and eat food, even though you kind of like, oh, I'm not sure about that. And then get used to. I used to be an incredibly picky eater. Now I shove everything down my gullet. It doesn't even matter. Medea-chan in the chat as well. And did I forget anyone? Twigsby's? Did I say that already? Twigsby's. Also realized the other day, Eminem is I'm sorry to disappoint everyone, but Eminem in the chat is not actually Eminem the rapper, but is another Eminem altogether, which is also amazing. So we don't need the real Slim Shady in the chat because we have our Eminem, and that is lovely. And I'm very happy about that. He has 2 feet. Who has 2 feet? Baroque? Anyway, I think I'm getting caught. Oh, Soup Milkshake also in the chat. And Scribblenator. I think I've got everyone now, didn't I? I hope I didn't forget anyone in the chat. But I'll if you're lurking also, then feel free to lurk. I love me lurkers. And all the other stuff. Ooh. Breathe. What today happened was also I had like a last minute self-tape that I had to get done because I have no time tomorrow. I have no time on Friday. And I think that, and then I was like, everything gets like, everything, sometimes as an actor, you have to be flexible and stuff happens that you don't expect. And it's like, that is just life. Sometimes you get an email or a phone call and it's like, can you do this thing or something? And it's only due on Friday, so it's a reasonable deadline. But I was like I said, I have no time. Because tomorrow I'm going for an audition in the morning. And in the evening, I'm recording what am I recording tomorrow? I forget. I'm recording a new game, I think. Is that tomorrow? Yes, that is tomorrow. I'm recording a new game in a new studio that I've never been to, which is very exciting. And I have no idea really how much I'm doing in there. I'm very curious to see. It might just be a little NPC or something. Or it might be more. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's actually been going rather well on the work front. I have that game. I have another game I'm doing next week. Actually, next week I'm doing 2 games. And they're both next week. Those are very small. I think they're like just NPCs. But it's nice to be busy and have things to do. So it's been good. And I'm like a lot of the people. I'm sometimes like. A lot of people often take like a selfie in the booth and be like, look, I'm working, and like that's very good, and people do it, and I just always feel a little awkward about it. You might be surprised, but I actually feel awkward about myself a lot of the time. And I just kind of push through it sometimes, which is good. It's good to push through your anxieties some of the time. But not all of the time. Sometimes it's okay to be like, look, this shit makes me really anxious. I don't want that in my life. So it's finding the balance. I deserve to show my work, but sometimes it's like when I just show like, oh look, I'm recording a game. I don't like. Again, a lot of people do it, and it's just part of putting yourself out there and promoting yourself. Speaking about promoting myself, I'm very excited, actually. And you all here watching right now, hear it for the first time. But I did a interview with a YouTube channel called Future Games Show a while ago, and they just sent me the footage, and it's like a really fun edit, and I'm really like, I was really nervous to watch it, and but because I just, you know, sometimes think I just come across as an idiot, but which is good that I'm streaming, but it's, yeah, so it's supposed to be out, I think, at some point next week. Yeah, it's great. It's like a lovely edit, and just talking about games and how I got into the industry and stuff, and it's really fun. And it looks like a professional sit-down interview, you know, well, no, actually, it looks like a fun interview. Like, and I had a really good time with the guy who interviewed me, Tom, and but it's like just really like properly filmed and everything, and it's really fun, and I'm sure you're gonna like it, and I'll put it out when it's out. Anyway, where's my controller? Let me just very coolly scroll over from over here, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, hello there, and welcome to Mark Takeshi Ota plays The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And we are going to play a game now, because that's what we're gonna do. Whee! Oh, what just happened? Oh, it's all black. That's what happens when you try to do things on the go. Hold on. I'll just do this. And I need to, oops, like that turned weird there for a second. Pro gamer, gaming, doing stuff. Yeah, when I change I don't know why this happens. It just, talking about being a pro gamer, and then like everything goes wrong. Oh dear. New camera. Everything is a mess. It's fine. I totally know what I'm doing. Thank you all. I actually, as you're sharing the link tree, LC, I can probably also put the Discord into my link tree. I don't know. I guess my USP on Twitch is also that I'm a little bit chaos. Oh, is it? Would you call me chaos? I don't know if I'm chaos. But anyway, also today's plan for this stream, gonna Ace Attorney, and then, wait, did I actually say this? Kitchen, you asked me earlier why I play Wukong second, and I started talking about it, and then I forgot. Oh god, my mind's all over the place, isn't it? So, yes, we're doing TGAA first. And I thought, because I need, like, in a way, I need more energy for Great Ace Attorney, because I'm like doing all the voices and stuff. Then I thought it's better to do that first than doing like a bunch of like Wukong, and then I get really like, there's a different kind of energy, and then I have to do the voices afterwards. So this is a better order of things, I think. But let's see how it goes. And that means we are now good and ready to play. Booyakasha! And still finishing up my veggies. Eat your vegetables. They're good for you. Like, you need to eat vegetables and fruit, unless you're allergic, but then do it. Well, continue. So it's not because you know if you don't beat the boss in Wukong, you'll never... Oh shit, yeah. If you now watching TGAA and you don't usually watch my Wukong, today, stick around for Wukong, because I'm beating the final boss. The final boss of the game for the first time. I'm gonna do him a second time because I need to get the secret ending. But let's do this. Let's do this. But we are at an exciting moment here also. I don't remember what the moment was. What was the moment? What are we trying to prove here, everyone? Do we remember? Do you remember what we did last stream in September? No, actually it was, yes, last week. What did we do? There's no escape here. It's impossible. You've been silent long enough. Isn't talking your trait, my learned friend, or has all knowledge escaped your confused Nipponese mind? Mr. Naruhodo, Do I protect my... Wait, what are we doing? A proper... The defense says the defendant's instantaneous can was in fact... Yeah, it was a conjuring trick. I'm sorry, Harebraine, but I think you have been fooled into this. I do not think you've actually... You thought you made a proper scientific invention. And you're very smart, but I think your numbers didn't add up. You screwed it. And you've been screwed over by... What was the name of the other dude? What was his name? I want to say Sirius Black, but that's from Harry Potter. So, Asman! It's Odie Asman! How could I forget Asman? I don't know why. Don't judge me. My brain is very good. I mean, my brain is very good. Conjuring trick. Asmongold? Maybe. The man, the myth, the legend. The Asman. Conjuring trick. Alright. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Harebraine. I know it's gonna hurt your feelings. No. Don't say it. My client placed his faith in me. I can't just let him down. What must I give up on? It's not the question. You have to ask yourself here. Because it's coming from the off, so we don't know what the voice says. It's, what can I protect? What? 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 What are you doing? I didn't know Susato was coming. That's so exciting. Hello. I thought she was like, oh, that is so nice. See, but that is so good to have that in this stream rather than the last one. Oh, the mic couldn't handle my excitement. Hello again, Mr. Naruhodo. It's been far too long. Is this real? Is this just my imagination? Susato-san. But what do you... Why? What did I do? My first Susato takedown in 6 months. I forgot about the domestic abuse. I don't know if I should have missed you. There'll be time to talk later, Mr. Naruhodo. For now, we must concentrate on the task at hand. Which is working out, not what I have to give up on, but what I can protect. Professor Harebraine. I'm sorry, very weird creature. Yes, domestic. Okay, it's not domestic because we are not a couple, but we work together. Workplace abuse. Because even though it is kind of funny, I have to say, if this really happened, then that would be workplace abuse. Do not let anybody throw you at work or physically assault you. That's not funny. And thank you for the follow, Mist does stuff. Thank you ever so much. Professor Harebraine. Wait. Oh, what happened? Oh, no. Is my controller battery dead? I hope it's... Oh, shit. Where's my other batteries? Be right back. One moment. I remember where my other batteries are. My other batteries. Okay. Oh, this is fitting. We have an ads incoming for because it noticed that I fucked up. So yes, I need to change the batteries. There is no chaos on my stream. Everything is planned. I know exactly what I'm doing. This is just what you would call comic relief. I'm just like Conan O'Brien. I like to make myself look like a fool, even though I know exactly what I'm doing all of the time. Which makes people feel at ease, because if they're watching an idiot, they can feel superior. So there you go. That is the plan, and that is what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna finish my vegetables. Eat your vegetables. Eat your vegetables. I know. Thank you, very weird creature. I'm not an idiot. I shouldn't put myself down like that. And you know, none of you should either. Don't put yourselves down. Your inner voice might sometimes do that, but don't listen to it, because your inner voice lies to you. Your inner voice lies to you because it puts yourself down, because it makes you take no risks, because it's scary to take risks. And so your inner voice goes like, oh no, why would you try that? You're not gonna succeed anyway. But you know, the truth is, you're probably not an idiot, and you probably are going to succeed, or at least you can give it a good go and learn as you go along. That is kind of what life is all about. So anyway, life lessons with Mark. And that was the perfect time for the ads to come in. Anyway, gosh, flustered. Okay. Finishing the fish fingers. And then I'm gonna swallow, and then I can continue. Then I'm gonna put the batteries in the charger to be charging, and then we'll be back. Okay. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome when you're playing a game. Okay. Batteries charged. Oh, they almost fell. But they didn't. They didn't fall. Nothing happened. Professor Harebraine. I feel like this is going to be epic. I'm gonna wait for people to come back from the ads. Just for this one. Just so that we can all do this one together, because I like that. Because even though ads, you know, everybody hates ads. Ads are annoying. But ads mean I get a little bit of money, so I appreciate that y'all watching the ads. It's kind of ironic when I say that while the ads are running, because then the people watching the ads cannot hear it. But now we're back from the ads, and we're ready to play. Professor Harebraine. Yes, jawohl. Was? Yesterday, you told me... Oh, I still have food in my mouth. What did you tell me yesterday? Yesterday, you told me that science is the pursuit of truth. Well, my job is to pursue the truth, too. Yes, of course. I would never disagree with that. And personally, I believe that you didn't stab Mr. Assman. I think you've come to realize something yourself, too. Haven't you? That your experiment and the machine you built with the victim are questionable. The truth behind that is what we most... Oh, for fuck's sake. The truth behind that is what we must both pursue now. Oh, Uva! I mean... No, I'm Harebraine. Uvag! Oh. Alright, Baroque's throwing a tantrum again. So, it's Fruity Baroque time, I think. You've finally opened your eyes. What?
And as for you, Albert, you can't ignore this any longer. Having heard my learned friend's assertion, don't you have something to say?
Baroque.
Lord Van Zeeks.
Gosh, I've never heard him speak that way before. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh. I'm so sorry. I just thought that was really funny. It's I'm sorry. It was perfect, wasn't it? That's what I thought. It just kind of worked out that way. It kind of worked out that way. Sometimes things just work out, you know? Yes, I'm very comfortable. Maybe too comfortable. Oh dear. In truth, there's one thing. Do it louder next time for the people in the back. Maybe if I get a recording of that can be. I actually still have to do sounds for, what is it, like alerts and stuff. Would a follow be a burp or a sub or I don't know. I don't know. I just have to actually. Anyway, I'm talking. I'll get on it. I'll go on a tangent again if I keep going. Would people like that? This is not soda actually, so this can't make the static I have is completely flat. It's just cordial with tap water, so it should not significantly make me burp. However, wolfing down my dinner in like a few minutes probably did make me burp a little bit. Make every single sound a burp. Yeah, that's a little gross actually. I maybe I'll do it for a fun stream one, like just a special burp stream. Anyway, the game is being really serious right now, so can we please get into it, okay? This is a big moment. This is a big moment, so no more shenanigans, okay? I know I'm talking to myself, so. In truth, there's one thing. Something I've remembered that's of relevance. What? On the day it happened, just before I began the experiment, I saw a man near the stage. A man holding that crossbow. I beg your pardon? Professor, did the man have any distinguishing features? Like, what did he look like? Give us a description. Ah, I'm hiding his crazy eyes. How sad. Maybe I'll take a screenshot of that. I like the crazy eyes. Taller than me, and thinner than me. With straight hair, straighter and whiter than mine. If that's even possible. Let me see. Less lens than me too. A monocle. Yeah, that's a stylish black monocle. That's what it was. Yes, I remember now. But one thing in particular will help to positively identify him, the man. You see, I know him very well. After all, he's the engineer who built my invention. What? What? He built the machine. That's right. Mr. Assman introduced me introduced him even. I'm so sorry. I'm not getting all flustered because I'm accused of murder. And introduced him to me a year ago. He's a man by the name of Enoch Drebber. Drebber? Does his name mean something? Members of the jury seem flustered. Oh God, it's happening again. I'm sorry, I'm terrible. Not a name any scientist wishes to hear. The man's an abomination.
Not a name any conjurer wishes to hear either. I have a bat on my moustache.
Who on earth is he?
I'm afraid this isn't the first tale of this nature that I've heard in scientific circles in connection with that name. There's talk of other flamboyant experiments that turn out to be nothing but staged trickery in the end. Obviously, the rascal is after the government's research grant money. When magicians are in need of money, I have heard of them resorting to these underhand tactics. I, on the other hand, just resort to my mustache because it's glorious and it seems to come out of my nose. So maybe it's just long nose hair. Oh well. Some acquaintances of mine with experience of such things have mentioned Enoch Drebber's name before.
The man, excuse me, aim listeners, do you say I sound jealous? I can grow my nose hair as well. I shall show you.
The man is both an engineer and a magician, yes. We're dealing with an unparalleled confidence trickster here.
Oh, I don't know why he suddenly turned Scottish. That was a bit too much rolling of the R's.
That's Enoch Drebber for you. I'm just trying to make him posh, not Scottish.
Oh. Rolling of the R's. R's. Not my R's. Rolling of the R's. R's for you Americans. R's. R's. Anything Scottish sounds cool. My Scottish is a bit like harebrained, you might even say.
So, it's true then.
Arr, matey. Arr. I mean the R, the rolling of the R's. It is sad. Come on, everyone, this is sad. Can we please be sad for a moment? Sadness. I want to see tears, okay? You, cry. Not because I've bullied you into it. Just like sadness. So,
It's true then. My invention. My great machine. It was just a grand illusion.
Considering what we've just heard about Mr. Drebber's character. I'm sorry, Elsie, for yelling at you. You didn't deserve that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to say that sounds increasingly likely.
Even so, no one else believed it. I wanted to. I wanted to believe that machine would function exactly as my hypothesis predicted. Which is why you were so opposed to it being investigated, I presume. I knew that if the machine was examined in detail, its construction would give away my hypothesis. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen. But at the same time, I knew that if it was found to be nothing more than a trick, than a work of deception, then everything I'd worked towards, all my research, all my dreams, my whole life, would be over. I was terrified at the prospect. Oh, I've just noticed he has a little balding spot. Just like me. He's losing his hair, like me.
Also, it's not all the way bald yet.
It's still covered. It's just thinning. See, we're the same. We're both sad because we're losing hair.
It's so sad. I used to have so much hair. So, you really had no idea then, did you? Don't worry, everyone. I don't care that much. Life is life. About the true nature of the machine that was built, and the true nature of Mr. Drebber. I never questioned anything. I didn't want to question it. It's entirely possible that Mr. Assman and Mr. Drebber were working together to use you as a means of fraudulently acquiring the research grant money. Oh no. His attorney, Hair Loss Chronicles. Very cute. When I announced my invention to the crowds that day, it was the finest moment of my career. Oh, that must hurt, though. I pulled all the levers and turned all the dials in exactly the way Drebber had described. When the smoke suddenly started billowing out, I panicked. I didn't know what was happening. I really don't know how the whole illusion was made to work. I don't know anything anymore. Like, am I even German? Maybe it's all fake. Maybe I actually have a British accent? I don't know what I've been doing all along. I'm so confused. Let me confirm one final point with you, Professor. Do you now consent to the prosecution submitting the necessary paperwork to release your invention with the protection afforded by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act? Ah. Noodle. Noodle has joined the chat and resubbed. I thank you so much. Welcome, Noodle. Welcome. Yes. Please go ahead. Do we like him being German, or should he switch to being British now after he had his existential crisis? I'm very sorry. I feel like a fraud. I don't know what I've been doing. Let him stay German. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Arnold. It would appear that we shall have to suspend proceedings for the remainder of the day now. Lord Van Zeeks. My lord. The court has newly been made aware of another party whose involvement in this matter is critical. Yes, Mr. Drebber. Gather information about the man if possible. I should like him served with a subpoena. What is this subpoena? What's the etymology of that? Subpoena. What are you doing with that? Like subpoena. It's a very specific term. It's obviously, is it Latin? It must be Latin. With pleasure, my lord. Now, counsel for the defense. Yes, my lord. When we reconvene, I shall be looking for one thing and one thing alone from you. Evidence that the defendant is innocent of the crime for which he presently stands accused. I understand. Good. In that case, this court is adjourned until tomorrow morning. Whoa. Whoa. Epic. Epic. Susato is back. I think this gives us time to catch up with Susato, right? That is crazy. That is all very crazy. Let me just put this away. Oh shit. Shit, I want to, hold on. I'm going to put this, how about here? No, I don't like that. Here we go. One day I will have a big mansion with people that it's like, oh, would you take this, please, my private chef? I don't want to have a butler. That'd be weird, but a private chef would be cool. Share mention? Share what? Share mention. Oh yeah, if only, eh? If only. Everyone come to my mansion. Right, doesn't exist. Anyway, continuing. You'll refill my oh, LC, that'd be so kind. You can refill my static. Although if you're in London and then you're here, then you're gonna have to go on screen too. You're gonna join the stream then. There's gonna be an LC and Mark co-stream, yo. Huh? What'd you think about that? What'd you think about that, LC? Huh. Oh dear Lord. See that you brought that's why you bought that mic, didn't you? That's why you bought that mic. It's happening. Do it. Get to the mic. Get the mic. Yeah. I won't make you do an Arnold accent. Don't worry. Unless you really want to. If you want to, you can do it. You can do Christopher Walken or something. No. Everything turns into Arnold. My Christopher Walken also sounds like Arnold. Arnold, I'm Arnold Christopher Walken. Arnold Christopher Walken mashup. Mr. Naruhodo? Yes? I'm so sorry. I was wrong. You were right. I tricked you. You trusted me. I dragged you into the mess, into my mess. How did it ever come to this? I don't understand. It's so confusing. I'm so sorry. Did you really have no idea, Professor? About what Mr. Drebber was really up to? I mean, about what he was really constructing? Naturally, that machine was the embodiment of my hypothesis, all of my hopes and dreams. I had complete faith in it. Complete faith. All right, in that case, I won't say anymore. Now, sadly, the murder accusation against you still stands, and you frickin' admitted to stabbing the guy. Why did you do that? Why? Why would you need to do that? I'm very mad about that. So we must do as much investigation as we can before the trial resumes tomorrow. You've made my job very difficult, Harebraine. Well, thank you for doing so much for me. I'm so sorry for arriving late this morning, Mr. Naruhodo. Arriving late? Didn't you receive my postcard? I wanted to let you know when I'd arrive. Postcard? What? A postcard?
I hid it from you, Ryuno, so it would be a surprise. Well, did it work? Are you surprised? 'Cause I'll shoot you if you're not.
I was surprised, all right. Especially when she threw me to the ground. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I was just so happy to see you again that it sort of slipped out. Maybe we could stick to more traditional displays of emotion in future? Like a solid bow, since we're Japanese, because we don't do handshakes or hugs, do we?
Susie's train was late into London Victoria this morning, you see. But we made the coachman really whip the horses hard, so she didn't miss the whole trial.
You know what I just realized also? I think in the last D&D thing, I did this one-shot D&D, and I'm playing Dragonborn, and I think he has the same voice as Iris. Which is just really funny. Apologist Ice, you've got to go. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. But
we made the coachman really whip the horses hard, so she didn't miss the whole trial.
Dragonborn Iris.
I was watching from the gallery for a while, but in the end, I'm afraid I couldn't contain myself.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
Oh! Having you at my side in court gives me the strength I need to win. So I'm delighted to see you back in London. Oh, you're too kind, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm delighted to be here. I hope I can continue to be of service to you.
Of course. So, what's brought you back? Did Professor Mikotoba not protest?
Let's save all that conversation for when we're back at home, shall we? You know, I've made one of my most special blends ever for this special occasion.
Oh, Iris, how wonderful. I can't wait.
Susato-san was back in London. It's hard to describe how happy that made me feel at the time, until she threw me to the floor. But despite my elation, our tale was about to take yet another extraordinary turn.
To be continued. Da, 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 da.
That was beautiful. I understand if people wanted me last time to play until here, but I think it was very nice to come back to this this surprise in this stream. So very good, very good. Very well done, everyone. We've come here. 23rd October, 2:41 p.m. Naruhodo's Legal Consultancy.
Oh, this room. It's been too long. It hasn't changed in the slightest, though. And it's been some 6 months, hasn't it? That's a long time for things to stay so familiar.
I didn't know when you might return, and I wanted everything to be as you'd left it. You see the mess on the desk, you know, the mop sticking out of that thing, and the rug all rolled up, and you know this piece of paper on the floor. I left it exactly where, you know, it was 6 months ago. I just thought you would like that. Anyway, it has been some 6 months. It's true. The spade/shovel that's lent over that thing over there. You know, the boxes that are still sort of confusing. Anyway, so
is your father all right, Susie? What happened?
my father. Yes, Professor Mikotoba. I mean, it was half a year ago, but that's why you went back to Japan. Because of the telegram you received saying he'd fallen ill with a very high fever for some unknown reason?
That's right. So I was surprised to learn you'd be coming back so soon. Surprised, but happy.
I think I wrote about it in my letter to you, that it was all a trick. My father is in fine health, and I'm obviously very relieved about that.
Well, we're all delighted to have you back.
It was quite by accident that I've been able to return to Europe, actually. It's because of a very grand conference called the International Forensic Science Symposium.
The International Forensic... that's the same symposium Lord Strongheart mentioned.
Anyway, I've arrived safely, safe and sound, and all that matters is that I'm here now. After all, I haven't yet fulfilled my promise to you, Iris.
Whoa!
You must tell us everything that happened while you were back in Japan.
Yes, of course, I shall.
And, there's one other thing. Something you wrote in your letter that particularly grabbed my attention. About... you know who? I mean, Kazuma. No.
I'll tell you all that I can. You know who? He doesn't even dare mention his name. Oh, cousin. Back in Britain. One thing after another. First things first. When I first arrived back in Japan, I really thought I'd never be allowed to return to Britain. Curiously, after that awful trial at the Supreme Court, Father's mood changed entirely. The awful trial? Oh yes, for the murder of Gisela Lebradadabadaba Jim Gems.
Oh, you dressed as a man then, didn't you, Susie?
Oh, well, yes. Since women are forbidden in the courtroom, we had no choice.
Wow, amazing. I wish I'd seen it. Don't you, Reno?
Yes, I suppose so.
I want to play at being a lawyer now. I could wear a false mustache, maybe. It would go great with my voice.
I don't think any mustache could hide the fact that you're just 10 years old, Iris.
Rude. I have a deeper voice than you.
There's something else I've been wanting to ask you, Mrs. Susato. It's about the real reason why Professor Mikotoba summoned you back to Japan. You said in your letter it was something to do with that convict's loot we found in Mr. Natsume's lodgings. That's right. The very large dog collar we found with the bee emblem on it. It seems Mr. Natsume included a drawing of the collar in the report he submitted about his time in Britain. I understand that when Father saw the report, it turned as white as a sheet. Why would that be then? Father came to Britain himself, of course, to study. It was some time ago now, but he stayed for 6 years. I can only imagine that something must have happened during that time. But if he refuses to tell me what it was, then I intend to find the answers for myself. And I've decided that I, for one, won't keep any more secrets.
Oh, Susie.
That's a very meaningful look to Susato-san's giving... that's a very meaningful look Susato-san's giving Iris there. Okay. Sentence structure got me all confused there. Forensic Science Symposium. Lord Strongheart mentioned something about that symposium too. I think he said that investigative authorities from 40 different countries would attend. Yes, and from Japan, my father and Judge Jigoku have been invited. Judge Jigoku? Judge Hell? For those who don't know, Jigoku means hell in Japanese. It's something of an honor, I believe. Well, Professor Mikotoba is the leading expert in forensic medicine in our country, after all. But who's the other person you mentioned? A judge, did you say? Yes, His Excellency, Judge Seishiro Jigoku. You've met him, Mr. Naruhodo. Last year in the Supreme Court. You can't possibly have forgotten. And Jigoku sounds like someone who would hate the moon. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Which doesn't actually exist probably in the UK, but you all know what I mean. That terrible trial of yours when you were accused of murder. Yes, I try to think of that as a positive turning point in my life these days. Someone who would what? Yeah, I don't know, Kitchen. I don't know what everyone's on about. I don't know anything about that. Well, it was Judge Jigoku who presided over that trial. Light bright, reignite. Hello, hello, hello. Wait, did I ever tell this story of a company that I once founded a little bit when I was importing bike lights from Where was it? I forget. Maybe Taiwan. And the company that I founded very briefly, and I was just selling stuff, was called Light My Way, because I thought that'd be funny. Anyway. Continuing. If I'm perfectly honest, I'd be happy never to see that man's face again in my life. Oh, well, anyway, as father was invited to the symposium, he agreed to me returning to Britain too. He won't actually arrive until next month, but, well, I couldn't wait. So I pleaded with him, and in the end he agreed to me going on ahead. Yes, about the symposium. It seems as though Lord Strongheart has put in an awful lot of work to make it happen. I love how I plead the fifth is a gobble thing. Yeah, I know you mean global, but gobble sounds funny. Plead the fifth is a gobble thing, not just American words, even though it means nothing to the other countries. That's true. Very true. I plead the fifth is because we all are strongly influenced by American media. We can just call the world gobble. I think that would be good. All across the gobble, people understand plead the fifth. Gobble, gobble. Or would it be gobble? Gobble. The gobble community. See, this is actually very special. If this sticks and we keep talking about this, then Deadly Sarbear, you will forever be the person who started the gobble movement of gobble. Gobble? Gobble? What sounds better? Gobble sounds like global without a G. Gobble just sounds like a more funny word. So okay. This is a very important vote now. We're going to do a poll. Are we going to call the world gobble or gobble? So we need to poll. Is the world going to be gobble or gobble? Because that is going to be decided now. And because we are a democracy, so we're gonna do a poll if somebody can put that up. Thank you very much. It's obviously very important. Gobble. Thank you, Kitchen. It's fine. We can vote on it. We can vote on it. I believe it is. Yes. As I understand it, Lord Strongheart organized the entire event himself. I think he's hoping that by achieving exceptional results, he'll get the job of Attorney General, the most senior position in the British justice system. He's hoping to use his power to create the world's finest policing institution. That's what Father said, anyway. Apparently, it's Lord Strongheart's lifelong ambition. Does Professor Mikotoban know Lord Strongheart personally, then I wonder? Actually, Lord Strongheart gave me a long speech all about this very subject only yesterday. But I sort of lost the will to live early on and didn't really listen to much of it. Windam's in the chat. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. How trying for you? That's just Susato speaking. That wasn't me speaking to Windam, just to be clear. I hope you have not had a trying day. I hope you've had just a day. Maybe even a good day. Jezaleli Beretta to Jim Zams. The woman whose unforgivable actions ended in me being wrongly accused of a crime I didn't commit. Murder. Murder most foul. The murder of Dr. John H. Wilson, who could be Iris's dad. We're not sure of it. Yes, Jazalala Jim Jams. That's a name I won't forget as long as I live. That makes me chuckle. The extraordinary thing is, though, Jazalala Jim Jams. It seems it's a name we should all forget. Jazalala Jimma de Jamma de Jimma de Bamma de Bim Bams. Sorry? Since the incident, our government's intelligence services have been investigating Miss Brett. But it turns out that an Englishwoman by the name of Gisela Labrida Batata Bajama Jimma Jamma Jam didn't actually exist. Wait, what? Didn't exist? But how can that be? It was a pseudonym. Her real name was Shin, and she wasn't visiting a student either. That was a front. A front? Who on earth was she then? Miss A. Shin. Her name is literally all our intelligence services have been able to ascertain about her. Nobody knows why or even how she came to be in Japan. It's a complete mystery. Huh.
And we have a winner of the poll. It's going to be Gobel. Thank you to my Gobel Twitch community. I really appreciate you all coming here to collect together in this wonderful Gobel world. Gobel. Uh-oh. Gobel. 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 I've just turned into Groot, but in a Gobel version. But okay. Let's just go. Gobel. But that makes no sense. Me saying Gobel all the time. It's no easy task to be accepted as a foreign student anywhere. What could the woman have been up to? The Gobels. My Gobelings. Gobel. I'm afraid I really don't know. I think it's good that it's Gobel because gobble is already a word, right? Is that the sound that turkeys make? Or is it just the sound that you make when it's Thanksgiving? That was the word. Gobble, gobble. So we have a different word. That's better. Gobel.
I'm afraid I really don't know. The only thing we can be sure of is that she had some business in our country that we don't yet understand. And now she's been killed?
Turkeys say gobble, gobble. And what do Mark stream watchers say? Gobble, gobble. While all the questions surrounding her existence remain unanswered. It reaches across the Gobel. I like it. There's a lot we can do with this. Gobel, I don't even know. What is a Gobel jockey? I don't know that.
I'm afraid so. A shin.
Instead of like a thigh? Oh, bad joke. I'm sorry. I should be ashamed of myself.
Who on earth was she? And why do I feel as though I've heard that name before somewhere? Shin. I'm not sure. Where have I heard it?
Now let's talk about Kazuma.
Every now and then I feel a little bit closer, but you're gone now and I don't know Kazuma. What about Kazuma? What happened to him? I don't know. Why don't you tell me now? Kazuma, I don't know. No.
Okay, am I gonna key change? It's too much. I can't do it. Kazuma. Let's continue the stream. The game.
After my friend Ray's trial, the reporter who actually killed Miss Bread said something very strange.
What did he say? Oh shit, what did he sound again? Was he a bro? He was... Many memo. Was he a bro? Yo, man. Is this what he sounded like? I want to be like, yeah, I'm working out. I'm Many Memo. I know the truth. I know you had a hand in what went on. And that visiting student's fate. Nobody here in Japan knows anything about it.
They don't know that the guy never made it to England, that he died on that steamship, and that he'll never breathe as heavy as I do right now.
Obviously, I couldn't ask him to elaborate at the time. But is that exactly what it sounded like? Yay, I remember. Thank y'all. But later, I visited the man in his prison cell and asked him what he was going to say about Kazuma-sama. And what did you learn? We have a new follower. Welcome, Twig Twockler. What did you learn? What did you learn? Tell me about it. After he died on the voyage to Great Britain, his body should have been unladen at the port of Hong Kong and passed into the care of the consulate staff there. Should have been? Well, it turns out that his body never arrived. It just disappeared. What? Is that why he's here? Kazuma's body vanished? The government tried to cover the fact up, it seems. They erected a grave on the cliffs by our hometown. Except Kazuma-sama isn't there. That is crazy. That is crazy. What's happening? What's happened? Did Professor Mikotoba know about this? Yes. It would seem. Do I have his body? Is he like in this? I think he's way too big to fit into this. It's impossible. It's impossible. Ads why? Ads why? Because Twitch wants to run ads. Yes. It would seem that he did. Oh, I could have snoozed them though. I could have snoozed them. This is kind of a big moment. But he didn't tell me. Too late. Not the gambling ad, isn't it? They're still investigating what happened to Kazuma-sama's body. This is all very important information, actually. So I'm gonna just chill a moment and make sure that everybody's up to date. Everybody's up to date. Oh wait, I clicked the thing away though, so y'all have to tell me when it's over. Is it over? I think I accidentally clicked it away. So give me a thumbs up when you're back from the ads. Thumbs up. I think it back. Very good. Very good. They're still investigating what happened to Kazuma-sama's body as we speak. Global economy is back. I like it. Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble, everyone. I just don't believe it. And what is this acute feeling of apprehension I have all of a sudden? The Kazuma mystery. Thinking back now, some of the things that happened on the SS Beria were definitely strange. I mean, after he died, we never saw his body again, did we? What? What? Could it be? Could it be? But he's actually still alive? Stop it, Mr. Naruhodo. It's too much to bear. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Just thinking about the possibility pains me so very much. Cast your mind back for a moment, Mr. Naruhodo. When Kazuma-sama was discovered, Mr. Sholmes was there, wasn't he? And he definitely examined the body. I remember it clearly. Ah, you're right. You're right. So, if Kazuma hadn't actually been dead at all, it would mean that Mr. Sholmes had lied to us. It wouldn't be the first time. But there's no reason why he would possibly have done such a thing.
suppose that's true, yes. Well, there might be a reason, we might just not know it yet.
The idea that he might still be alive somewhere. It wants to fill me with hope, but I can't let it, because if it turned out not to be true, then I'd be back at the bottom of that awful pit of despair again. I'm terrified of what that might do to me. Oh, Miss Susato. I know she's given the idea the thought it deserves. It's Susato-san we're talking about after all. She's so thoughtful. So I probably shouldn't push it now.
Drama! It feels time to present his armband. What?
You're still taking good care of that armband, I see. I'm so pleased.
Well, yes, it feels like it wouldn't be me without it now, to be honest.
Oh dear. There seems to be a thread coming loose just there, look. I'd be only too happy to mend it for you, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, thank you. I must have scraped it against something again. I'm always doing that.
Then take better care of it. Please. Makero. Chanto shiro yo. Tonyara.
That's not how Susato would talk, actually. It's way too crude. It was all going so well until I ruined it. To be fair, she does also assault me continuously, so maybe she would speak like this. I don't know. All right. Is there an updated shovel?
Thinking back, that spade's been in here since we first moved in, hasn't it? I'm sure I've told you before, Mr. Naruhodo. It's not a spade. It's a shovel.
No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade.
No, spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel.
The great spade shovel war rages on. It does indeed. It's a step shovel. It's a spade ladder. It's a it's a shovel spade. Since I lived in Amsterdam, you figured out next month they're closing the Ring Highway for the weekend for a big party on the highway. Whoa! That sounds pretty sweet. I want to have a party on the highway. Britain's behind, innit? They should do that here. Everybody would lose their shit.
You have water gently boiling on the stove, I see.
It feels wrong somehow if I can't hear the water bubbling away. You asked your dad his opinion and he said it's a trowel. Very good, Sam. Very good. It feels wrong somehow if I can't hear the water bubbling away. And we have plenty of logs. It's not like we have to worry about paying for gas.
It's important to open the window for fresh air when the fire's burning, though. You can't keep it closed just because it's cold outside. It could be a matter of life and death.
Avoiding the freezing winter air is a matter of life and death too, if you ask me.
Oh well, perhaps a nice cup of tea will warm you up later.
Documents. You see, I've been keeping my desk beautifully covered in papers as always.
You really must tidy it all up, Mr. Naruhodo. No more excuses.
But Miss Susato, the way I see it, this is exactly how it was when you left. All these papers building up on my desks like this are a reminder of my wonderfully diverse daily life. I think that's legit. Come on, people have different ways of keeping organized. Some people do it by organizing. Some people do it by disorganizing, okay? Don't judge him, okay? It works for people. Thank you.
I like to leave them as they are, so I never forget how lucky I am to have such varied experiences. In that case, you should definitely have a thorough tidy. Then you'll be able to see your papers building up all over again and feel that joy renewed. Still can't beat her in an argument, even though I'm the lawyer here. She's so smart. Oh, we have a little ocha set. Oh, I'm so looking forward to making you some tea again, Mr. Naruhodo. Which you'd think I wouldn't like, given that I'm not keen on bitter flavors, but it is Susato-san's tea. It's amazing what a little cake or something on the side can do. True. I would dearly love to serve you some sort of Japanese sweet alongside your matcha green tea. But I suppose that's simply not possible, given how long we've been staying here in London. Well, I do like the little chocolates you put with my tea. They go wonderfully. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, you wouldn't, would you? It gives me a warm glow inside for some reason. A warm glow. Are we going to talk to Iris as well? What's she have to say? What you want, Iris?
Oh, it must be about a year ago now. I wrote a really long story based on some of my father's old notes. It's about one of Early's greatest exploits. I called it The Hound of the Baskervilles.
But then Mr. Sholmes forbade you from publishing it and put the manuscript somewhere nobody could get their hands on it.
So nobody knows anything about it, apart from Early and I. But for some reason, you knew the title of it, didn't you, Susie?
How'd you know that? Oh, it sounds so exciting. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it.
And you wouldn't tell me how you'd come to know it.
Dun, dun. Yes, but I made you a promise that I would explain one day, didn't I? I think it's time.
Oh,
I'm only sorry I've had to keep it from you for so long, Iris.
Hound of the Baskervilles. We'll find out, finally.
It was completely by accident that I came to know the title of your manuscript, Iris. It was a short while before we left Japan. I was cleaning Father's study, and I saw something on his writing desk. A large box of papers. There was a label affixed to the box that was written in English. It read, Hound of the Baskervilles. What?
my Baskerville story?
Of course, I had no idea what it was at the time. But Father came in.
What? Wait, this is Mr. Mikotoba. Susato, what are you doing?
Oh, Father.
Did you look at those papers?
No, I simply read the label, that's all.
Well, put it out of your mind.
Sorry?
Forget that you ever saw it, and certainly don't tell anyone else about this. Do you understand?
He stole my moustache.
Oh yeah, I did trim a little bit, didn't I? I got a little bit bored of the long thinging and I just started trimming. I don't know. I just get bored of whatever I'm doing and then I change it. But what was Iris's manuscript doing in Japan?
I have no idea. But when I heard Iris mention the word Baskerville that day, the title just slipped out. I would never have guessed that it was an unpublished account of one of Mr. Sholmes' exploits.
Grow a mullet.
It seems to be a popular thing, but
Mullets. I grew up with mullets being just the worst thing.
So I can't see myself in it. It's just not possible. Even though I see people use it, and it's like, it's fine, it looks good. But I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Wait, it's been so interesting to see them make a comeback. Oh, the mullets. Yes. It's confusing. It's confusing. When I returned to Japan, I asked father to explain. But he refused to answer any of my questions. And there was no sign of the big box in his office. That's really all I know about it. I've no doubt that father has a very good reason for being so secretive about it, but still. I finally joined a hallowed halls of transmen with mullets. I'm really enjoying it. Fair enough. If you like it, all the power to you. Maybe I'm like it is one of those things also. I think like there's stuff sometimes that is so formative to you in your youth, I guess, or in your teenage years, that it's hard to see it objectively, and you're just so influenced by it. Anyway, I made up my mind to explain myself to both of you.
Well, thank you for being so honest, Susie.
Yes, thank you indeed. Okay, so Mr. Naruhodo, I'm ready to start investigating if you are. I've committed every detail about the case to memory, and my iPhone book is at hand if we ever need to look up anything in the whole global, because I know everything from the whole global. And Iris has told me about the disturbing happenings at the Waxwork Museum as well. So, you're fully abreast of the situation already, Miss Susato. I'd expect nothing less, to be honest. The global iPhone book. Susato's iPhone book. I would think our first port of call should be to investigate this Mr. Drebber. The engineer responsible for building the elaborate machine that was used to effect this extraordinary trick. Yes, a conjurer of sorts, by the sound of it, well known in the fields of science and magic. Oh no, is she gonna hit me? Don't hit me. Then we need to go and arrest him. Well, yes, just calm down. He must know the truth behind this case. So, I agree, we really do need to find the man, but just, please don't throw at me. I'm still hurting from the last time. Oh, thank fuck. I'm not the victim this time.
It sounds like it's a case of tracking someone down, which is a job for the police. Or a great detective.
Are we supposed to guess who she might be thinking of? We don't have much time, so we need to get started straight away, I think.
Good idea. Well, best of luck then.
Oh, you're not coming today?
I'm going to Brixton Road shortly for the herb market.
We need Stone Monkey to throw her next time. Yep, that'll be very quick then, innit?
Well, let me know later how you got on, won't ya?
That was a little abrupt. The pull of the herb market must be strong.
Ah, the force is strong within this one.
Wait, do we have more to talk about? Oh, what to do? Yes, what do we do? Tell us. Do you know? I honestly thought I might never have the opportunity to return to Great Britain. Certainly not so soon. It's funny, for the past 6 months, I haven't been able to work in court. Meanwhile, you've been raising a storm in the Supreme Court of Judicature back in Japan. Judicature. 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 Very confusing. Is it actually Judicature? Judicature could be a designer called Judy who has a couture, an haute couture, So she's a designer. So it's the Judy Couture. Judy Couture. Please, Mr. Naruhodo, I may have been dressed as a man, but it was a very reserved performance. Couture? No, not that one. I don't like her actually because she scammed a lot of people out of money. Even though some people say she's been used or something, but nah, not a fan. Not a fan. Unfortunately, no, I don't know. It's unfortunate that like the whole meme coin thing is just bleh. Anyway, so what your father said in his letter about a Ryutaro takedown is reserved. Well, anyway, I'm back here in this great capital now, and ready to assist you again in any way I can. If you bought that coin, do you deserve to get stamped? You're not wrong, Vincent Van Gogh away like that. Like, it's stupid to buy something like that, but I still think it's scammy to do something like that. You know, which, you know, someone else has done a meme coin. Donald Trump, the orange one. He's done a fucking meme coin. He's a big fucking scammer. It's just crazy. Anyway, I will make a solemn promise. I don't give a fuck how famous I am, and like how like I will never do something like that. That is, you're literally just like if you want money, you can just ask people like, hey, look, I want money, like whatever, like then do that. But don't like pretend like you're offering them something like a meme coin is anything of value. It's just bullshit. Anyway, back to the case. Thank you, Mr. Sato. Not starting a meme coin discussion. Anyway, that is my opinion on those things. It's my pleasure, Mr. Naruhodo. All right, we've got to move somewhere else, and we got to go to a new location, to some investigation. Experimentation stage. Wait, where's the new location that's been added? What? What's the new location? Sholmes' suite, Lord Chief Justice, prison. Okay, I guess maybe we got to go here, and then we can go up as well? Is that what's happening? Because we get to investigate now, don't we? 23rd October, the Great Exhibition Grounds. Foot of the Crystal Tower. Oh, prosecution's office is unavailable. Ah, indeed, we can't go to Barack again. Boo-hoo. Sorry. Wait, puppy? Why is there a puppy? Where's the puppy? I don't see a puppy. I had no idea there were so many people in the world. I know what you mean. It's really packed here today. It feels as though it's taken us 2 hours just to make our way through the crowds to this point. Oh, move, woman. There's a puppy. There's a puppy behind her. Okay. Has it? I shut my brain down, so I didn't really notice, to be honest. Gosh, I do wish I had your absence of mind sometimes, Mr. Naruhodo. That seems like a read of some sort. I do wish I had your lack of attention to detail, you know? It just... I wish I had your ignorance, because then I would be more blissful. I think that's a good read, isn't it? How's that? Oh, I wish I was as ignorant as you, because I would be more blissful. Or maybe there's a better way of putting that. You know, I just think... You know, I don't know how else to put that. I'm not good at reading. I'm not good at reading people. Who's this? Is that a puppy? Ruff. Oh, shit. Oh. My iPhone is running low on battery because I forgot to plug it in. Whoopsie. Okay. You should be back to charging now, shouldn't you? I think you should be okay now, phone. This actually happened. I don't know if people were on the stream I did with Save Data team last week, which the continuation is going to be next Monday, actually. But at the end of it, my battery ran out, and there was no camera. But I had it plugged in, so I don't know why that happened. Very confusing. Anyway, if this is gonna be a dog, it's gonna be
Ruff, there you are. I had a feeling you lot would show your mugs before too long. Ruff, ruff.
oh no, it's just Toby.
But there was a puppy.
Oh, Inspector Gregson, I see you're hard at work as usual. Is that chocolate in your hat? Oh no, it's a little notepad.
Warm greetings to you. I do hope you've been keeping well since last we met.
What's with all the ceremony? We just saw each other in court this morning.
Not you, sunshine. Gentlewoman so loyally at your side.
Oh, why, thank you, Inspector. How good of you to notice.
He might be a bit rough around the edges, but he's still a proper English gentleman at heart, I suppose. Kind of. As you've except for the lying. Except for the lying, you're a liar. Like a big fat liar. As you've probably guessed, we were hoping to investigate the scene some more.
Right, yeah. Well, that's the young trainee's domain. Oi, get over here, Gina. Stop playing with that puppy.
Oh, puppy! Puppy!
She seems to be busy playing with the puppy, probably giving it a traditional East End training. Oh, confusing.
Gina? She's a police officer now? Oh!
Amazing, isn't it? Not weird at all.
She's a good kid, actually. Oh, it's in the right place anyway. She's got the detection bug, if you ask me. Yep, I think she'll follow in my footsteps nicely.
What do you mean?
I'm being transferred. It's time for me to say toodaloo to London.
Oh no! Really? I'm so sad.
That's a bit sudden, isn't it? I had no idea. When is it? This afternoon? Oh, am I being mean to Toby? Maybe he doesn't deserve this. But he tried to get Gina into jail. He deserves it. Where are you going to be posted then? We'll come to see how you're getting along.
Yeah, not likely.
But you're welcome to try if you don't mind a trip to France, that is. Because I'm fancy like that. I'm getting transferred to France, eh? Yeah, what you say about that? Oi, oi, oi.
To France?
I'll be working in the Paris Police Prefecture. Should be right up my alley. Especially because my French is so good. Croissant. Pomme de friteuse. I eat le fish.
But France, it's an entirely different country. I don't understand. Why would you be sent there? Le poisson, oui, merci. Obviously, my French is much better. I was just doing fish from him because Toby's probably not very good. I just somehow I don't picture him being good at French. I don't know why.
That's the way the adult works.
That's the way the adult gobble works, sunshine.
Nah, don't go poking your nose in where it's not wanted. Alright. I'm intending to take the kit with me when I go.
What? You're taking Gina to Paris?
Well, I can't leave her here in London. Who knows what'll become of her?
I suppose he's worried she'd slap back into slipping her hands into people's pockets and purses.
My pockets, my purses.
I don't think he's worried about her pickpocketing, Mr. Naruhodo. I think he's worried about the Reaper. Oh. Of course. So that's playing on Inspector Gregson's mind too, is it?
Anyway, I haven't mentioned any of this to Gina, so don't go blabbing, you hear me?
No, of course not.
I've got to keep that diving diva safe and sound until all of this is over, at least.
Oi, Pappy, where's the...
Oi!
Did you just call me a blooming diva, diving diva again?
So you heard that, did ya? Right, well, any questions about the scene, you can put them to my capable detective diva here.
Where's the puppy go? Where'd the puppy? Where'd the puppy go? All right, you heard the boss. Hey, Inspector Lestrade's in charge here now, number 997, because I'm, I don't know what the reference here, but this is a good number. I like it. I like it very much. Thank you very much. I suppose I'd better keep my word and not mention anything about Paris. Gina, you've got a new dog, have you? Puppy! Isn't he great? Toby's his name.
Oh my god, just like Gregson.
Oh, how delightful. He's absolutely adorable.
Yes, the dog does seem lovely. But it's the not-so-lovely Inspector Gregson that's playing on my mind, to be honest. Because she gave him the same name. It's so mean. But Toby deserves it. Gregson deserves it.
Investigating the scene.
Gina? We were actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again.
Yeah, all right. If it's around here, you can do what you like.
Oh, that's all right, is it?
Yes, you are. I'm going to be playing with my friend. Yes, you are. Yes, we are. We're going to play.
Yes, Toby. I wonder who voiced that. The machine that exploded must be at the top of those stairs, I presume. I haven't actually seen it yet, so if you don't mind. Sorry, you can't go up there, Suze. What? Oh, huh? I thought we can go up there. It's like I told Otto yesterday, even I ain't allowed near that wreck. What's it called again? The reason we ain't supposed to touch it? The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act? Is that what you were thinking of?
That's the one. That's why only them lot are allowed to investigate it. What are they called again? Their friend, sick or something.
The Forensic Investigation Team? Is that what you were thinking of?
That's the one. Yeah, you've got it.
But isn't it the case that the special dispensation has been lifted?
Yeah, I think so. I don't really get it, to be truthful with you. He's still supposed to get permission from some bigwig or other, as far as I know. What was his name again? Oh, Lord Strange something.
She's so good at her job, isn't she? I'm not sure that's quite right, Gina. I think you mean Lord Strongheart, perhaps?
That's the one, yeah. Apparently he's always watching the time or something. I don't know.
So without Lord Strongheart's express permission, we can't investigate on the stage.
Today's trial. It was great, weren't it? I had a right laugh. It was a new one on me, that. You know, being in court and not spending all time wherein I'm about to be found out.
You did keep an awful lot of secrets in all your previous court appearances, didn't you?
Yeah, and Otto's made things hard for me every single time and all.
Just doing my job, Gina.
But watching someone else get it in the neck is a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. It was amazing when you showed up, when you showed that dodgy professor's dodgy experiment. It was a total fix. That got me all going. I was excited about that.
Dodgy professor, as you put it, Gina, is Mr. Naruhodo's client. Yes, I'm starting to wish he wasn't, though.
Because he's not being very helpful to us. It's the boss I feel sorry for. Sent off to do the impossible.
What do you mean?
He's supposed to arrest that other cove, ain't he? And in time for tomorrow and all. You know, the dodgy engineer. What's his name again? Mr.
Drebber, you mean? Enoch Drebber?
That's the one, yeah.
So the police are looking for this Mysterious man with the black monocle. I guess they would be.
It's putting too much on the boss, if you ask me. He says it's giving him gut ache.
Oh dear. But I do wonder if that isn't actually from all the fried food. The engineer's whereabouts. So, Scotland Yard are trying to track down Mr. Enoch Webber. I wonder if they've had any luck.
He's really funny looking. Got 2 eyes. What don't match? Stole a glimpse of a picture of him earlier. I mean, I didn't actually pinch it or nothing. The old devil's got it.
Sorry, who?
You know, that Stowlin Reaper, what's always glugging down glasses in that blood red plonk.
Lord Van Zeeks.
He's always editing for me, that cove. Don't know what he's always scowling about, mine. Probably would have been a pretty good boss as it goes.
She'd rather be the Reaper's apprentice than a detective's trainee. The way I see it, if the choice is between a chip-guzzling detective and a chalice-glugging
Demigod? Excuse me, Bruno, can you just chill out? This is... what? Oh, demigod? What the hell is up with you? This is the person we're supposed to dislike and you calling him a demigod? What? What? The Gobel worships him? That is crazy. That is crazy, Runo. I do not approve of that. If anything, he's a demi-human, okay? He's half human, half shit. I'm sorry. Maybe that was a bit harsh. But he's definitely like a vampire of some sorts. Not a demigod. You're equally badly off with both. He's just half human, half pile of shit. Demi shit. I suppose you're right. I hadn't thought of it like that. Glad we've put that one to bed. Anyway, the point is, everyone at the yard's dead set on finding the fishy engineer. But there don't seem to be any clues to go on, so they're stuck. Demi snob, I like that, Eros Omega. That is very accurate. There's nothing that can lead us to Drebba at all. Toby the dog. Where did you find that little mutt then, Gina? Oi, don't be so flaming rude, Otto. Slight overreaction, don't you think? He ain't no mutt, all right. Toby's there, how did they put it? Oh yeah, a bona fide detective. He's so cute, isn't he? Sorry? I've given him a proper title and everything. It's Chief Inspector Toby to you. More senior than Inspector Gregson, is he? Oh, he's a police dog, is he? The police recruit dogs now. I've heard that they're already being used officially in Germany as part of their city policing. Oh, Germany gets a mention. They're used for chasing criminals and such like. They have a wonderful sense of smell, after all. I have a fairly good sense of smell myself, as it happens. I smell that the end of TGAA for today is coming near. Just a warning. We're gonna turn over soon. I have a fairly good sense of smell myself, as it happens. I can tell undergarments that have been freshly laundered from undergarments that haven't. Don't be sad. Monkey's fun too. It's just only so much I can do when I'm wanting to do both in a day. That's nothing compared to this little fella, Odo. Oh, really? According to what the boss said, once Toby's here, one Toby has got a good whiff of your drawers, he could chase that scent to the other side of the world. What? To the
to the other side of the world? Do them at the same time, one control in each hand. Well, if only... I think my laptop might actually explode if I did that. You can swim? What? By the way, what do people do when you play, like, another stream? Do they... Like, if you're watching, like, do they go offline and then go online again? Do I just change the stream name as I'm doing it? Or, like, something? I don't really know how it works. I didn't really think about this. Mr. Naruhodo, I think you may have missed the point by rather a wide margin. I just can't believe this little dog has such an incredible skill. I'm telling you, Otto, there's going to be more and more dogs doing their bit for the police in future. Oh, if I want to... Yeah, like, it might be good to have a separate VOD. So it might be easier to just go offline, change it, and then go back online. See, Elsie's on the ball as well. Yes, and as is Kitchen. Both of you. Yes, I agree. Right, one of these days, they'll be barking orders at us lot, not the other way around. Oh dear. Sorry, Gina. I don't think I agree with your vision quite that much. Well, anyway, whatever you think about that, Toby is Britain's first police dog. It's the first one. That's very exciting. Found him down in the East End the other day. Someone had just chucked him out on the street. There you go. I knew she'd lifted him from somewhere. Yeah, but she adopted him. That's so cute. Oh, Gina, you're such a kind-hearted soul, aren't you? To children and to animals. I agree. Aww. I think before we move on to another place, then this is... Well, there's more? Why is there more? And there's what's left of the green... Oh, so we didn't take all of it. All clear evidence of the balloon that exploded on the day of the incident. Oh, Professor Harebrayne. I do feel sorry for him that his dreams have been shattered like this. Someone's well and truly burst his bubble, as it were. Why are we talking about balls? Oh, because Elsie is on the ball. Very good, very good. Actually, like, and Noodle's also on the ball. You're all on the ball. Noodle's on the ball. But it just so happened that I saw Elsie's comment there first. But if you're actually on the ball, Elsie, then you have to type, and then you have to have somebody else put a ball underneath your name and in the next line, and then it will look like you're on the ball. Ouch, I'm a bad person. Okay. So I think because if I go into another room or another area, there's gonna be more that we will want to investigate. So I think we, since I'm in limited time this week, I'm gonna leave this here and gonna do more investigating on the next stream. Can we just... But if we take a peek, Baloroth... Oh, welcome, Baloroth, by the way. If we do a peek, we're just gonna be too tempted, and we're gonna be wanting more. We're wanting more. And Arnold will come out, and Arnold will be like, yeah, we need to find out more. We need to investigate. We can't just stop here. Are you crazy? No, we cannot do that. So yes, I think next week I have time. I actually am. I think, yes, I do have multiple voiceovers next week. So it's actually a rather busy week, but very excitingly so. But I will, yes, I do have time to stream next week. I just don't know what day yet. I'm sorry that, like, Great Ace Attorney has been sort of caught in the crossfire of my life being, not as stable. It wasn't intentional. It just so happened that Wukong was on Wednesday, and that kind of stuck. And I was always free on Wednesday. But if you've come here also for Wukong, we are going to be switching over to Wukong in a minute. And I'm very, very excited about that. So this is my first double stream. So thanks for the cheers. I'm also like, if you're usually just watching me on Great Ace Attorney, I hope you can stick around and continue this continue staying on the stream with me. So I'm just going to briefly go offline. And we're not going to raid anyone because we're going to just raid myself. Like we're just going to continue this. But for the end of this stream, I'm going to send on hearts and this stuff. I've skipped the ads for now so that we don't get confused. So for my brain, if I can raid myself, I think that would be too confusing. So I'm gonna go offline here. I'm probably gonna keep the green screen because that is just too complicated now to change up. You'll be leaving now and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Murray ZN. And so whoever's sticking around, stick around. And whoever is leaving, I hope you have a good one. And I'll catch you on the next one. And with that, I'm gonna say, see you in 1 minute, a summon. 1 minute. So I'll see you soon. All the love.